What does it take to make a world? What kind of world is it? Who lives in that world? Who will make that world? Is it right to make that world in the first place? A person with a vision of a new world, whether better or worse than the established world, is confronted with these questions. Many people have such visions, but only a few have the willpower and capability to carry out that vision, whether knowing or not knowing what's at stake, such as lives. Lives on the line. Friends, family, anyone associated with the visionary. Lives to shove beyond the line. Enemies, people actively threaten to sabotage the vision from becoming reality. And even people who can become a threat to the new world. Even friends and family. And finally, their own life. To preserve their vision and their own life, the visionary must ruthlessly shove certain people beyond the line. Even when the visionary chooses to trust certain people to make the world with, the visionary has to live with the possibility that those people can betray at any time. Likewise, the visionary becomes closest to death, the death of the body, the death of self. All lives are at stake because there are many visions, a handful of visionaries, but one world of people, where few visions can coexist. For a person trying to create a world with money at the core of social order, a person trying to create a bribeless world becomes a threat, and vice versa.
깨끗하게 세탁기 돌린 거라 드셔도 됩니다.
In a world with two people, if one dreams of a world without the other, how can the other survive? A fight follows, whether intended or not. A fight where visions, visionaries, their followers, innocent people, and even people of the future are all inevitably drawn in. Yet in a fight where violence is the main force and determinant of change, the world turns to black. All outcomes of plans and efforts become enslaved to a coin toss, a roll of a dice, the dice of chaos, which can bring out the most unexpected of outcomes, an unexpected world, to be led by an unwilling visionary. When a person decides to make a new world, the person has made a choice that disturbs the established world, durable to habit but fragile to change.
그 이파리 자꾸 손으로 만지지 말라니까.
Once enough choices are made, there's no turning back for the visionary, who loses control over the people closest and farthest to them. The scapegoat of a vision is life, sacrificed to become a vision's fuel, or its greatest enemy. Is it right to make a world, when the process of making it leads to its destruction? At the end of violence, people who survive the chaos become a world's inhabitants. Perhaps planned by a visionary who never gets to see the world they had created. Governed by people who never wanted to govern in the first place. The new world, floating on an ocean, where the old world sleeps below. This was the new world.